Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Today I'm having four guests, which is Farid Aiman, Afi Aiman, Arif Rahan, and Amir Nazim. Thank you so much for receiving my invitation and spend some of your time to give some thought and discussion about roles of OSHA legal requirement in the company toward budaya kerja selamat dan sehat. Before we go deep into this topic, allow me to share on the history of OSHA management itself. So, OSHA refers to the multidisciplinary field focused on promoting and ensuring the safety and health of the individual in the workplace. It involves the identification, assessment, and management of risk and hazard that may arise in work environment with the goal in preventing work-related injuries, illness, and fatalities. OSHA encompasses various aspects related to the working condition and environment, including physical, chemical, biological, ergonomic, and physiosocial factors that may impact the safety and health of workers. It is involved the implementation of policies, procedure, and practice to eliminate or minimize hazard and provide appropriate training and education to create a culture of safety within organization. So the key objective of OSHA is including prevention of workplace accident and injuries. So OSHA aims to identify and mitigate the potential hazard and risk in the workplace to prevent accident, injuries, and fatalities. This involves implementing safety measures, providing personal protective equipment such as PPE, and ensuring safe working and condition. Next, protection of worker and health. OSHA focuses on safeguarding the physical and mental well-being of the workers. It is involved addressing occupational health issues such as exposure to hazardous substance, noise, ergonomic issue, and physiological stresses that may impact workers' health and well-being. And then, however, compliance with legal requirement in OSHA is to ensure compliance with relevant laws, regulation, and standards set by government authorities to promote workplace safety and health. These include adhering to specific regulation related to the equipment safety, hazard communication, working hours, and occupational health surveillance. Lastly, continuous improvement. So OSHA emphasizes the need of ongoing evaluation, monitoring, and improvement of safety and health performance. It is involved conducting regular inspection, audit, risk assessment to identify areas that for improvement and implement correction action. So, Afi Aiman, do you have any thoughts about OSHA roles and responsibility to ensure a safe working environment in the company?
Okay, thanks, moderator Ana Dona. Okay, the question is a brief overview of OSHA roles and responsibility to ensure a safe working environment in the company. Am I right? Okay. The first point is we know that OSHA enforces compliance with safety and health standards through inspection, investigation, and penalties for non-compliance. OSHA also inspectors conduct routine inspection and respond to complaint and reported incidents to ensure employer are adhering to the regulations. The next point is OSHA also provided additional resources, training programs, and outreach initiative to raise awareness about workplace safety. This include providing guidelines, publications, and conducting seminar or workshop to help employer and employee understand and implement safety measures. OSHA also play a role in responding to workplace emergency, such as natural disaster or hazardous material incidents by providing guidance and resources to protect workers during and after such event. Okay, we know that it's important for employee to understand and fulfill their responsibilities under OSHA regulations to create a safe working environment and prevent workplace injuries, illness, and fatalities. Okay, uh, Mr. Arif Farhan, what?
Yes.
Okay, what measure does company have in place to address and prevent workplace hazards identified by OSHA?
So thank you, Mr. Afiq. So from my point, there are many measures that company can take to address and prevent workplace hazard identified by OSHA. Some of these measures include employee training. Employees should be trained on the hazard specific to their job and how to prevent them. This training should be ongoing and should be updated as new hazard and are identified. The next is engineering control. Engineering controls are physical barriers or changes to the work environment that can prevent or reduce exposure to hazard. For example, guardrails can be installed to prevent falls and ventilation system can be used to remove harmful fumes from the air. Next is the administrative control. Administrative control are procedures and rules that can be used to prevent or reduce exposure to hazard. For example, rules can be put in place to prevent employees from working alone in hazardous area, and hazard communication programs can be implemented to ensure that employees are aware of the hazard in their work environment. The next is personal protective equipment. We sure that we always hear that PPE words. That's the personal protective equipment. PPE can be used to protect employees from exposure to hazard. For example, hard hats can be worn to protect employees from head injuries, and safety glasses can be worn to protect employees from eye injuries. In addition to this measure, companies should also have a system in place for reporting and investigating workplace hazard. This system should allow employees to report hazard without fear or retaliation, and it should ensure that hazards are investigated promptly and appropriate action is taken to correct them. Here are some additional tips for preventing workplace hazard. First is conduct regular safety inspection. This will help to identify potential hazard before they cause an accident. Keep the work area clean and organized. Use the proper tools and equipment for the job. Because improper use of tools and equipment can lead to accident. Follow safe work practices that include things like using personal protective equipment, working at a safe height, and not working when you are tired or under the influence of drug or alcohol. Make sure to be aware of your surrounding, pay attention to what you are doing, and be aware of potential hazard. So by following this tip, you can help to prevent workplace accident and injuries. That's all from my view. Thank you, Mr. Afiq, for your question, and I will pass to the moderator, Miss Aina.
Thank you, Arif Rahan. So very clear explanation. So, um, Farid Aiman, can you give your point of view about what are the OSHA workers' right and protection?
Okay, thank you for the moderators. That's give me opportunity to speak here. So the what are the OSHA worker rights and protection? So as we know, employers collect a lot of data on a lot of different things in the workplace. One of the things they need to keep track of is certain type of hazards. For example, if a company is using specific type known hazardous materials, that they need to fill out the proper documentation that they have it on site and how it is being used. According to OSHA worker, right and protection policies, the employer must provide the information to the employee as well. Uh, all employees have the right to know what type of known hazardous exist in the workplace. If an employer does not provide information and the employee get hurt, it can result in a lawsuit as well as other type of legal. So this is important because it allows employees to make informed decision regarding where they want to work. It also allow them to make sure that they are taking a proper safety precaution to remain safe while at work. And the most employer will compile all information they have about hazard in their facilities in one place. Anytime an employees ask for the information, they can easily to provide it in moment. It is also possible that an employer will post the various hazard the facility in a public location so that employees can review them at their convenience. So, lastly, the important thing is that employer are keeping track of hazard and that the employee are aware of them. So this type of transparency will also let everyone work together to find ways to reduce or eliminate the presence of hazard. That's all.
So thank you very much for Eman for your explanation. It was so clear. So how about Amiro? I want to ask you about what is the benefit if we always follow OSHA?
Okay, thank you for giving me a thoughtful question. So by following the guidelines set by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, it can provide several benefits to individuals and organizations. So here I'm listed 6 of the key advantage of adhering to the OSHA standards. First is worker safety. So the primary goal of the OSHA is to ensure that the safety and well-being of workers. So by following the guidelines, you can create a safer work environment, reduce the risk of an accident, and protect employees from workplace hazard. This can lead to fewer injuries, illness, and fatalities, and promoting a healthy workforce. Second is legal compliance. OSHA regulations are legally binding in many countries, including the United States. So by adhering to this regulation, you demonstrate compliance with the law, reducing the risk of fines, penalties, and potential legal liabilities associated with the non-compliance. Compliance can also improve your organization's reputation and credibility. Third is cost saving. By implementing OSHA guideline, can help you avoid costly incidents such as workplace accident, injuries, and illness. So prevention is generally less expensive than dealing with the aftermath of an accident, including medical expense, workers' compensation claims, legal fees, and potential business disruption. OSHA compliance can lead to long-term cost savings and improve financial stability. Fourth is improve productivity. A safe and healthy work environment promotes productivity. So when employees feel safe and secure, they are more likely to focus on their tasks and perform at their best. So conversely, workplace accident illness can lead to absenteeism, decrease productivity, and increase employee turnover. Following OSHA guidelines can help maintain a motivated and efficient workforce. Five is enhance employee morale. Prioritizing worker safety and health by following OSHA guidelines can boost employee morale. Employees appreciate working for an organization that values their well-being and invest in their safety. This can lead to the higher job certification, increase loyalty, and positive company culture. And the last one is access to the resources. OSHA provide valuable resources and information to help organization improve workplace safety. So by following this guideline, you gain access to training material, best practice, compliance assistance program, and consultation. These resources can aid in identifying potential hazard, implementing effective safety measures, and staying up to date with the industry standard. So by overall, by following this guideline, it offers numerous benefits, including a safer work environment, legal compliance, cost saving, increased productivity, improve employee morale, and access to the valuable resource. So by prioritizing worker safety and health, not only protect employees, but also contributes to the long-term success and sustainability of your organization. So that's all.
So thank you very much, Amir Nazi. Very clear. So let me conclude. Overall, from what we get from this discussion, OSHA is a comprehensive discipline that addresses the physical and social aspect of worker safety and health. By implementing effective OSHA practice, organization can create a safer and healthier work environment that enhance employee and employer well-being and improve overall productivity. So thank you very much to all of you for spend time to give some thought today. So that's all. Thank you very much.
Okay, most welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
Also, most welcome, Miss Aina, and thank you for all of you.
All right. Thank you. So should we end?
Yes, why not?
Okay.